Hi everyone. We have 5 planets in retrograde right now, and when that happens in astrology is that wherever the planets are and whatever your birth chart is, planets are going back and going over and reviewing aspects of your life. And that's why it's always good to know your birth chart so you can understand, like, oh, I'm going back to see like how things are working, and or if I want to change things. Also, you might be just seeing challenges come back again, or feelings that need to be released, and the universe is trying to show you, like, wait a minute, why am I feeling like this, and how can I change? Everybody's been feeling, a little bit strange in some way. There's been, I know, there can be discontentment, your body can feel strange, or I've been feeling like, time has just been going by so fast that I don't even, recall some of the things that just happened a couple of days ago, because some of the days are just feel like they're blending together. Our atmosphere is changing, and we experience solar flares. There's a lot of experts out there, and it's all about what you believe and what you follow. But I thought I would do a reading and see where we are as a collective and any guidance that could come through. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so I tapped in first just to kind of see like the energy of the collective. And what I was shown was, first, someone, obviously we always have a lot of mental energy, was blown across this land, and they just ended up rolling and rolling and falling into a pile of mud. And the person was like, so sluggish and thick in the mud. They could hardly move. Like, the energy was just very stagnant, and it was hard to move forward. And that is just trying to tell us, like, oh, we're kind of stuck in this energy, and how can we get out of this energy? So let's first see what energy is coming through for the collective here. Let's see. Okay, right now we're juggling things. We're juggling things in our lives. We could also be going back and forth regarding a thought process or a choice, and things are just going back and forth. We're doing a lot of energy that way. Let's see our challenge. Okay, our challenge, though, may be that we're not realizing or having this awakening during this retrograde time. So it's like, what is happening? What is really what the universe is trying to guide us towards? And why is this, realization challenging to where it's not coming through? And that could be various reasons for some of us about, why are we not seeing the truth? But that is the challenge right now for some of us. And we may be having this negative energy riding us right now, and this could be something we feel is holding us back, or something from the past that is pulling us down. It could be something that's not healed, or a feeling returning, or even someone in our life that we feel is just holding us back. And this is just telling us that, yeah, it's time to let go of this energy. This either, also, some of us could be feeling like a victim in some circumstance, and we really need to take our power back. Okay, and overall, we're just kind of feeling stuck. This could be financially, this just like that image of being stuck in the mud, like we're not moving forward. And this realization wants to come through and saying, why though? Why are we not moving forward? Everybody has their own situation and experience of why that might be. Yes, something from the past is coming back up, and this could be a person that's a family member. It could be just somebody who really was a soul contract. This could be our children, and we're juggling things from the past or people from our past at this time. And we're not making yet a choice. So the universe is saying this is our time to make a choice of how we want to move forward now. These retrogrades are showing us what's not working, what's challenging us, or what we truly enjoy or love in our life. And it's time to make a choice of a change, or some kind of rebirth energy. Yeah, and there may be some communication with others that are really upsetting. We are in Mercury retrograde, so also things are slowing down and communication is not it's in flux. So when Mercury's in retrograde, nothing is really staying the same, or it's like they say nothing can be set in stone at this time. So whatever's experiencing with communication, there could be some upsetting words or upsetting experiences right now. But right now we're really, supposed to be tapping into our wisdom within. Like, what are we supposed to be learning from this experience? Can we see these things from a higher perspective and really ask, like, what are you trying to show me, universe? I know, or you speaking to our spirit team to say, what can we learn, or what am I supposed to change? Can you send me signs? What are my dreams telling me? This is the time to go within and listen to our inner wisdom. So this is about how we can bring about our own successes. This is also about somebody who's, being cheered, or, for their high gifts, their qualities, and just having that successful feeling. And again, remember, this stems from things from our past, people from our past, and we may be juggling something too. Yes, and we really are challenged about going within and seeing what we're experiencing and why. And that's the challenge here. So how can we take that time to go ahead and just be by ourselves and, take the time to be in nature when the weather is nice, and also like taking that time to meditate and practice that meditation with your spirit team and see what guidance comes through. Because there's a creative idea that is stirring, and it really wants to come forward, and they want you to bring it forward. But it's really up to us. It's up to us to see what's happening, shift this into a learning experience, and then, move forward with this creativity and this new idea that's being offered from the universe, the spirit team. They want to help you to change anything that isn't working. And it's definitely time to balance those emotions and balance the energies. When we are feeling overwhelmed with that, that energy that's bringing us down, they're saying, do your best to bring that energy to a balance. And that is like, with water cleansing, taking walks in nature, grounding, so that we're not so like a heaviness is on us, but we need to be able to find the tools to help lift ourselves up. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here on this message. Yeah, it's definitely a time of healing for many of us, and that's not surprising with these 5 planets in retrograde. So this is a two-way aspect of the dreams that could be sending us signs when we're sleeping. And this is all about, like, what can we, decide or give a rebirth to, a reawakening for our own dreams and goals that we want to move forward on. And we need to really look within to see what we really want. Aha, the nature card. So yeah, it's definitely about time to, rebalance ourselves. And it's nature, guys. We have to, ground. We need to take those walks. We need to breathe that fresh air to get all these EMF waves and digital energy and everything that, even energies in our home that could be stagnant that surround us or our workplaces. We need that nature time to clear energy and to see things from a clearer perspective. Just know that during this time you are safe. There's no something that's going to happen if you really don't know what you need to change or what's really happening. Just know that your spirit guides are with you and you are safe during this time. We have a yes here. So the yes, it kind of makes me feel like, you know, what we're juggling, that choice that we're, you know, going back and forth about, and something that's dealing with our past, a job that we've been dealing with, people from our past, our children, and whatever we're juggling or kind of wondering if, you know, what we should do differently, or this is a sign for some of you that, yeah, you know, this is what your spirits guys have been trying to tell you. And it has also to do with this, you know, this hermit energy, right? Stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. That means like you're not here to rush forward during these retrograde times. This is your time to see these things for what they are, and then to really contemplate what you want as you move forward. So again, not a time to rush forward, not a time where you're gonna have to, like, you know, take action. But it is a time of using your inner wisdom and what you need to change. So we have advancement here. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Yes. So it's like whatever's that pull, whatever we want to change, it's possible during this retrograde times. Let's get a little guidance here. We have our Archangel cards. Take control of your thoughts, and that has a lot to do with this devil energy that we have pulling us down. I mean, it's saying, like, you know, what are the thoughts that you believe, or what are even the words or the thoughts that you're telling yourself? Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire for yourself. Love it. Happiness card. What makes you truly happy? What makes you truly happy? Is it having more free time? Is it doing things for other people? Is it sharing your gifts with the world? Is it like finding the job that makes you feel like you have a sense of purpose, or, you know, helping others, or whatever you feel makes you happy? There's no real judgment with the universe. It's just really about balance. Balancing the light and the dark, you know, raising your vibration to what you truly want. So if something's not right now, it's really coming to the surface to be known. And they really want you to embrace what makes you happy. Here we go. Freedom. Freedom flipped out. So what makes you feel free? What makes you feel free? You have to be able to do the things for yourself that make you happy, that give you that sense of freedom. And if things are not making you happy because, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be the job, it could be family members, people from our past that are pulling us down, or things that have to be healed and we have not let it healed, or we haven't done the inner work yet. But that doesn't mean that you can't do the inner work now. And to really, like, you know, journal. I'm seeing like people making a list, like what makes me happy, what makes me not happy, and see how you can balance these things out or make some changes. People and guides can tell you, do this exactly like this, you know. And some people need that. They need, like, you know, a starting point. Like, they need a guide. Like, what can I do? And, you know, I tell my clients, I give them a few things to try. And it's really you're gonna do what resonates with you. So no matter who you're listening to, it's all gonna be like what feels right, what feels good. Okay, so I tapped in, like, what can the collective do? Like, what guidance is coming through besides everything that we were shown here? And I I was showing the person who, was stuck in the mud. They were pulling themselves out of the mud. They were water cleansing, and that could be in the shower and just rinsing off all that mud. It could be in natural waters. It can be in salt baths, and you're just using that energy and you're setting intentions with the water to cleanse this energy. I also saw a lot of purging. So you're purging, you're crying. Yes. As sad or painful that it is this stagnant energy that's there. It needs to be purged. And sometimes we just hold the energy within us because, at the time, you're with people and you don't want to release. But when we hold that energy and those feelings in, it's like, it becomes stuck and stagnant in our body, and it come off as pain in our body, illness, or, just this energy that is, nothing's moving, like you become stagnant and unmoving in some area of your life. So we have to do our best to release those emotions. And one of the ways is like writing it all down, is taking time, lighting a candle and speaking out loud to your spirit guides what's bothering you, what happened. And, this gets the throat chakra working, and it also gets the heart chakra opening up, because when we have what's hidden within us that needs to be expressed, there are going to be tears. There could be anger. There could be, even a sense of sickness that needs to purge out. And really, it's just for your highest good to release. And it's going to feel so much better after the release happens, because it clears out the old energy so that the new energy can, come forth. So this letting go, this purging of the energy that's been trapped, has to be a conscious choice of yourself, that you're ready to make a change. Nobody's going to do that for you. Even if you go to a therapist or a counselor, it's okay to get that extra help, a friend, a close confidant. It's okay to get the extra help. It's okay to express your feelings. It doesn't make you weak. We all have vulnerabilities. We're all here to learn our lessons. We're all here to heal. So if you need that extra hand, make that, conscious choice to say, yes, I need help. I'm going to go to somebody who can help me, just guide me in the right direction, or just to listen, because, there's a reason that these things are coming up now. The challenges, the feelings that need to be expressed. There's a reason, and it is just to release so that you can make a change. And that's going to be totally up to you. Nobody can make that change for you. You have to take it upon yourself to really make the change and to, go towards your life with more freedom, more happiness. And it's all about taking our own control, because really there's that advancement happening to move forward, to make changes. And the only that way that, we're going to see clearly is also with the purging, the cleansing, and having that time to separate ourselves from everything that's going on around us. So much media, so much people, so much energy that clouds us. And we're only going to be able to, once we take that time to look within and use our own, higher wisdom to move us forward. Thank you for listening. That's all for now. I hope this helped in some way, and you could take bits and pieces of what may resonate or what doesn't. And I just hope you get through this, this retrograding time and these energies that are really coming through us, and how we need to purge. And I hope that you do it in a balanced way, and you're able to see this from a spiritual teacher lesson of your own evolution. So thank you, and take care.